Oh hi, I'm Master Yoshi, and this is Big Chungus, my 6x12 race trailer. Basic 6x12 enclosed trailer with the ramp door as you can see, and it's a single axle. We're gonna work our way from the back to the front. On the ramp door we put down some black exterior porch paint. Probably shouldn't have done black because you see how dirty it gets. But this paint has some grit in it, like sand or something to make it non-slip. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Yoshi, you must have some good money. You got 2 bikes in there, a nice trailer, yada, yada. Well, if I had so much damn money, why don't I got no ceiling? Moving on, we're gonna start with the floor. We got this floor for free. One of my homies hooked me up. Shout out to Austin. He redid his living room and had all this leftover LVP flooring in here. So, yeah, he hooked me up with that and I installed that. Then on the walls, you know, we just threw on some paint to make it look a little bit better. Everything is insulated, minus the floor. Ceiling, walls are insulated, and yeah. One day I'll upgrade these, but first I'll upgrade this ceiling. As you can see, that ain't looking too good. Come on in here, Miss Wife Lady, come on. So this is an addition. You know, we had to have some fire, something to, in case of a fire, you know, that's important. Starting from the back, like I said, we got the generator strapped down using 2 little D-rings down here. And of course, both of the bikes are strapped in using Pitbull's TRS system. Excuse me, TR system. Trailer restraint system to be specific. Then I bring 2 stands, do a front stand and a rear stand. We got those up. If anybody doesn't know bikes on this channel, this is my Honda CBR 600RR, and this is the Honda Grom, aka Mrs. Yoshi's bike. Come on over here, Miss Yoshi. Show the people the Miss Yoshi. It's a little tight. It's a little tight. So also what we have here down in the middle, that's the canopy. And then we'll work on our way up. This is the junction box, I guess, or whatever circuit box that I threw in here. I did all the wiring myself. You know, we ain't been electrocuted or started no fires yet, so I must have done a pretty damn good job. We got 3 fuses on here, or 3 circuits on here, excuse me. We got the 30 amp, which is for our big ass 9500 BTU mini split air conditioning system. It also heats. And then I have 2 separate 20 amp circuits. Right here, this is the GFCI circuit, and then I have another outlet on the outside. And matter of fact, let's just go show that circuit real quick. The GFCI outlet and this outdoor outlet are the only 2 on that circuit. And this is how I bring the power in with this 30 amp Shore power input thing, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called exactly, but I did all my research, okay? I even used stranded wire instead of solid Romex that you would put in the house. Some of the research I saw said to use something stranded because of all the vibrations from when you're moving. But anyways, yeah, so I did it this way as opposed to having this part in the wall, because then that would take up space in the trailer. So I put this junction box on the outside, so we can do that there. So there's actually 2 ways that I bring power into this. That's my 30 amp, but the person I brought this trailer from, they did just the basic extension cord thing. Here, I'll take the camera and get up under here. They just did the basic extension cord thing that goes right there. So that's just basic outlet power. But when we're somewhere, I could either use the generator or whatever shore power that they got up there. And while we're out here, we'll take a look at this big ass mini split. As I said, I didn't do too good of a job, and I ain't ashamed of my mistakes. But the mistake I made is I mounted it way too low. And did you hit your shin, baby? If you hit your shin, I'm sorry. Let me see, that shin hurt? You hit that shin, didn't you? Don't you lie to me. But anyways, this is this is Sinville is the brand. We got it off of Amazon, and I got this 500-pound bracket that's made for mini split, or the outdoor unit of a mini split. But I should have mounted it higher. As you can imagine, there can be clearance issues with the truck's tailgate, so I make sure I got pretty good room, but I just make sure if I'm ever going to be in a situation where I need to jackknife, I'm not going to make that a right-hand jackknife. All right, let's move back on into the trailer. All right, back on the circuit. So yeah, one of the 20 amps is the GFCI, and then the other 20 amp is for that outlet and this outlet up here. Now my house, all the outlets in my house are 15 amp. I went with 20 amp for 2 reasons. One, I made the mistake thinking that I could use a 20 amp circuit and still just use 15 amp outlets. But then of course, doing more research, that is not a good idea. And I figured, hey, it ain't gonna be too much power. You can't have too much power. And plus, if the wife ever wants to blow dry her hair while I'm running tire warmers or anything like that, ain't gonna be no issue. All right, so that's the outlets taken care of. I guess I can go over my packing list. So we already mentioned the tent. Then up front, we got the reins. Always got to bring reins with you. This is a spare set of wheels, of course. Here's the extension cords that we used for my 30 amp coming in. And then over there to the right, we have just a regular 20 amp extension cord that I can use for my 3-prong regular outlets. Forgive me for my ignorance. I don't know what exactly all these electrical terms are. So up here it's a little messy because I moved some stuff out the way just so I can get to this extension cord, but this is usually a little neater. Over here I just keep my boots, and then up here I keep my helmet and tire warmers in these 2 little cubbies. And also down here, I'm sorry to bring you back down there, we got the little step that you put outside the door so you ain't got such a big step to hop up in here. Now these 2, this is how the wife and I sleep. Cots. Can't go wrong with cots. Much better and more convenient than the air mattress. We were doing the air mattress at first, but we got tired of falling asleep comfortable, sitting in the air, and then waking up on the floor. So the cots, great idea. We sleep much better with them. Then we got these 2 lounge chairs that are pretty comfortable. I like them a lot. Then we also have my mobile toolbox. Shout out to one of my homies. He gonna know who he is when he sees this. I'll tell this story at the end, so if you want to hear a funny story, wait to the end. But moving along, we also have a sound bar with a sub. Gotta have some good music when you're out at the track. And we have this little 32-inch TV here. This is mainly for the wife because she goes to all of my track events and she needs something to get up out the heat and to entertain herself. So that's what the TV's for. Up here we have this little LED light that pretty convenient, but I always take it off before we travel because I don't want it to fall off and hit nothing. It comes off and on pretty easy, as you can see there. But yeah, so that's everything that I put in the trailer. You see I have my suit and my stands up back protector. My airbag vest goes in here as well, but I have that charging right now. And everything else that I need, like my spare suit, spare helmet, spare boots and gloves, that all goes in the truck bed, and a bunch of other things like basically my clothes, bedding. What else did we put in there? Gas tanks, and that's about it. But so to that funny story, right? So you see this toolbox. I don't know if you could tell, but it's 3-tiered, right? Now I had a homie hit me up, and he's the one who put me onto it. He was like, "Hey man, check out this toolbox I got from Walmart. It's only like $60, and look at everything you get." Now the toolbox, the tool set he had, it had 4 different units, and the units he had, 2 of them had drawers. And I was like, man, that's kind of nice. So I'm at Walmart and I'm looking for it, and the only thing I see is the one that I got. His ass over there is stealing, talking about, oh, I found a great deal. Nah, you ain't find it, you made the deal, you thief. But I ain't gonna put your name out, but you know who you are. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed, don't be too stressed. Master Yoshi out. Peace.